fire to all. Today, we will discuss the raising of the level of vibrations in positive coordinate system. And I would like to talk about two ways by which you can go towards positive coordinate system. The first way is very simple and clear to everybody. It is when there is no resistance, when you are in a state of mindfulness, when you go in accordance with your heart, with your intuition, with your conscience. In accordance with the reference points of positive coordinate system. When your intuition works to the fullest, when your heart is open to the fullest, then you move quite smoothly and easily along the way of your mission. And you don't face painful or stressful situations in your life. Everything is in harmony. This shows that you move in the right direction.
Тогда это для нас показатель того, что мы движемся в правильном направлении.
But once you start receiving fire energy, there comes, so to say, there comes a different energy. It starts flowing into you. This energy is different from the one you had before.
В вас начинает протекать отличная от той, которая была ранее.
In case your level of energy rises, but your mindfulness and your movement in accordance with your heart are unavailable yet, then positive coordinate system will prompt you to make a certain decision or to raise your level of consciousness with the help of stressful situations. I mean, there will start happening different stressful situations that will prompt you to do certain actions. Thus, they will give you a sign that you have been still for too long, that the energy in which you are now has been still for too long, that you need to move forward instead of standing still. It is a very interesting sign that you are doing something wrong. When there are stressful situations in your life that raise the level of your consciousness, it should be a really strong stress, and it can be different. It can be stress at your work, or in your personal life, in your family, between parents and children. These are different kinds of stress. It can be conflicts between friends or business partners, any stressful situations that raise the level of consciousness. When you are stressed, and with the help of fire energy, of course, you can go through these stressful situations much more easily, because you will have additional energy to endure these situations. If you are not quite ready yet to make this or that decision that will move you towards positive coordinate system, then you will face stress on your way. There always comes raising of the level of consciousness after stress. In other words, once there came a stressful situation, the level of consciousness rose. If you keep standing still, you will face another stressful situation, and the level of consciousness will rise once more. And it will happen step by step, but only in case you move in accordance with your heart. Once you start receiving fire energy, you already get positive energies inside of you. They already start circulating in your auric emanations, but if you don't do anything in accordance with positive coordinate system,
согласно именно положительной системе координат, то
then you will face stressful situations. You just should be prepared for it.
готовы. И если
And when you see that there has come a stressful situation, you should understand that you need to correct something, so that there wasn't another stressful situation. This is how you should look at the things that are going to happen to you. In general, I always tell everybody that negative coordinate system differs from positive
мы с вами
by the following parameters.
всегда
Negative coordinate system always manipulates and controls.
отличается такими параметрами, как отрицательная система координат. Она всегда управляет и контролирует.
And positive coordinate system always gives you choice and just watches what choice you will make. That's all. That's the peculiarity. If we look at this peculiarity from the point of inner state of a person,
Если мы
we'll see that if a person is in negative coordinate system,
внутреннего
he or she
состояния,
will be captured completely by emotions.
находится в отрицательной системе координат, он будет захвачен полностью эмоциями.
That's right, by emotions. And we already know that all of our essences eat these emotions. Fear is an emotion too.
Этими
We generate different kinds of emotions.
То есть, когда человек генерирует различного рода эмоции,
Aggression, fear, hatred, avarice, envy, all these are emotions.
это все
The emotions that we emit.
которые
Of course, there are positive emotions too,
есть и
but now we are talking about this peculiarity.
про отличительную такую особенность. Вы сейчас
Now you are going to understand what I am trying to tell you.
что
I'm telling you that in negative coordinate system, you are totally captured by emotions. When there comes a stressful situation, you ignite immediately, like a match.
и мы
You ignite immediately, and in the process of this agony, of this involvement in the process, you start arguing with somebody, falling out, making scenes, picking a fight, and so on.
показывать, спорить.
You start to prove your point. You start saying that only you are right, and so on. It shows that you live in negative coordinate system.
Именно того, что человек живет именно в отрицательной системе координат.
If you have already come to the level of consciousness of positive coordinate system, you will behave differently. You will be in a state of contemplation and watching. It is like you are watching the situation
Состояние
from above.
и созерцание. Это как будто бы вы находитесь над этой ситуацией.
It is like the things that are going on around you don't touch you.
Совершенно
They are not relevant to you.
задевает.
It is the level of consciousness I always tell you about.
Оно к вам не относится. Это именно вот этот уровень осознанности, про который я постоянно говорю.
Raising of the level of consciousness leads to the state of contemplation, of not getting involved in this or that process. It is something important to understand. It is a very important parameter and peculiarity. That a person in a state of living in negative torsion fields is involved in the process and is completely captured by it.
В отрицательных торсионных полях он вовлечен в процесс, и он им полностью поглощен.
And a person who lives in positive coordinate system watches,
Он
just watches.
он
He or she doesn't argue with anybody.
наблюдает
They are just in a state of contemplation.
в состоянии созерцания, наблюдения.
It is a marker that some control and manipulate.
Контролирует.
What is an emotion?
Что такое эмоции?
Emotion?
Эмоции.
Emotion is always triggered by the desire to prove something to somebody, to control other people's mind, to manipulate something.
Чужое сознание.
This is why these emotions appear.
Управлять чем-то. И поэтому мы вызываем вот эти вот эмоции.
And when you are in positive coordinate system, you just give others choice and just watch.
Вокруг себя.
Do you understand it?
Предлагает
It is the state of contemplation.
и просто наблюдает. Понимаете, да? То есть Это состояние созерцания.
And there is another peculiarity which you need to understand too, that in positive coordinate system there is such thing as wrath. It is a very subtle matter about which I want to tell you.
Именно гнев. И это очень тонкая такая составляющая, которую я сейчас хочу вам рассказать.
So, what is wrath? When you are in negative coordinate system and you face something unpleasant for you, you just cannot stop. The essence evokes this agony in you. You just get very aggressive and crush everything around you.
На своем пути он агрессирует, спорит и прочее.
And you cannot control yourself, because you are in this state when the essence just works with you and sucks these emotions out of you. In positive coordinate system, there is a very interesting finger snap. Just a small snap. A small snap that turns your mind upside down. When you are in a state of contemplation and something is happening around you, you are just watching.
Он просто наблюдает. Но
But one fine moment, here automatically comes this snap. And then you, very calmly, we can even say that you are in a different spirit now.
Вы знаете, это даже можно назвать тем, что как будто бы он в другом духе.
It is like supreme forces
Человека
start telling something to other people
другим людям
through you.
становится
You become a karma payment for others.
для других людей. Представляете?
You just do a small snap
Он
and just switch to some vibrations
переключается
that...
на какие-то вибрации, которые очень четко.
What is this one-time wrath?
Вот
It is just a wave that pierces other people like an arrow.
которая просто пронизывает, как стрела, других окружающих людей.
And you are able to tell somebody something so deep and meaningful
Кому-то что-то сказать,
that it will reach and touch the consciousness of this person.
которая проникнет
And it will be karma payment for these people.
людей,
Karma payment for the ones
и это
whom you will tell these things.
кармы для этих людей. Именно кармы.
And these people,
Люди с помощью
with the help of this snap of wrath,
они получат
will get karma.
карму.
This is what I am talking about.
То есть,
When you live in positive coordinate system,
когда же
you are a mechanism of karma payment.
он
You need to understand it.
механизмом воздаяния кармы. И вы должны это тоже понимать.
We all live in negative coordinate system,
Именно в этой
so such states are going to happen to you.
и поэтому
And you shouldn't be afraid of such states.
будут происходить.
You should accept
Не
them.
должны пугаться.
Accept the fact that karma payment for people around you
Вот так
will go like this.
будет происходить воздаяние кармы для окружающих людей.
It will be like
Как что-то такое
cutting off something,
отрезание чего-то,
snapping,
да? То есть очень
very firmly, sharply, and substantially.
и эмоции
And this emotion will be just one-time thing.
позволят вам
It won't let you get involved in the process. This wave of wrath
точно так же
comes by the finger snap,
пальцем
just like that,
просто вот это
when you are just saying something. And you will be able to watch what you are saying,
наблюдать.
because it won't be you who will be saying it. The supreme forces will speak through you. And
И точно
also, just like that, you don't have this emotion of aggression anymore. You don't want to argue at all.
агрессия,
You just said something and went away.
нежелание
This is how it
Вы
works.
просто что-то сказали, развернулись и ушли. Все. Вот таким способом именно это работает.
This is what I wanted to tell you.
Хотела сегодня вам рассказать.
Fire to all.
Всем